Hey guys, what's good? I'm Andre and to you guys about the Anchored VWAP. You guys know that we discussed about it last week. If you haven't checked out that video, please do. I'm gonna link it above. That being said, a few days have passed since I recorded that other video, and since we have a bit more data that has passed through ever since I did that video, I want to take the time to review how the stock moved with that same setup already built into what we did initially. So with that in mind, let's just go ahead and move over to Tradingview, and I'm gonna walk you through what we did last time and then see how the price moved around the VWAPs that we established last time. Cool, so we're actually starting the other way around. We're starting with AMD, and again, if you haven't seen that video, please go ahead and have a look at it first. It's gonna be a lot more clearer if you do. So as you guys can see, these are the same exact lines that we drew last time here. So let me just zoom in here. Again, we're looking at AMD, and you guys remember the fact that I did tell you about this second to last line here being one that's very important to watch. And I did want to show you guys that obviously this first one was sort of a small barrier for entry, since a lot of people who got into AMD below this price point wouldn't really have been interested in selling. But you guys can see that supply and demand met much more aggressively up here, where supply actually was bigger than demand on a couple of days. So actually, as you can see here, we had 2 days when there was quite a strong bearish sign of the fact that there is a lot of supply here and that the bears are winning the fight. On the first day, we barely touched this $81.30 price point, and then the price went back. And then on the next day, we blew through both of our anchored VWAPs here, and the price still came down significantly below this second to last VWAP that we placed. So again, I just wanted to reinforce how important these are, and in full honesty, we are now at a point where we can reconsider where the price is gonna move from here onwards. It looks like today AMD is still gonna struggle to beat this very first VWAP that we have here, but if we have a look at what we're expecting other buyers to have entered at, so the one other moment would be right here when the price managed to get above the 9-day EMA. That's probably the moment when a lot of other buyers came in, and I expect this $83 point, let's say 84 to be cautious, to be a pretty strong resistance temporarily, because we're also starting to come closer and closer to that 200-day SMA that turns from blue to this orange here. And if we're tracking it, it's overlapping the red one at 44.10 right now. So I expect this range to be quite a strong resistance temporarily, and maybe AMD will even retrace a bit more until it continues going ahead and making higher highs again. So with this in mind, let's have a look at Bitcoin as well and see how that performed with our VWAPs, and we can see exactly the same, guys. So back when we last spoke about it, we basically didn't have any data past this point here, so past the 27th of May, and yet as you can see, the second to last VWAP was really an important resistance point. We broke below it, and then the very last one was a resistance point for a couple of days here. As you guys can see, there was a lot of supply here, and now we are successfully above that very last one, but still very likely to face further resistance from this second to last one. Since we already had a lot of bears here on 3 different days, I don't expect it to have that much supply anymore, so I do expect us to burst through it here. That being said, the very next point at which we need to be careful would be $44,290 over here. So I hope this is helpful, guys. I really just wanted to keep it super simple and show sort of a before and after effect of using the anchored VWAPs. I think they're a super useful indicator to use. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed the content. Do subscribe, hit that like button, and I'll be around with more quality content. Take care. Bye-bye.